In today's video, we are going to cover how to use a delay action in Zapier. Start by signing into Zapier and opening the Zap where you want the delay to happen. This should be the existing workflow that will pause before moving to a later action. Once the Zap is open in the editor, look at the sequence of steps so you know exactly where the delay belongs. Next, add a new step at the point where you want the pause. Click the plus button in that spot, then search for Delay by Zapier. When it appears in the results, select it as the action app. This inserts a delay action directly into the workflow, which means the steps after it will wait until the delay conditions are met. After that, choose the delay event you want to use. Zapier offers options such as delay for, delay until, and delay after queue. Pick the one that matches the timing you need, then click Continue. Make sure you select the event that fits the workflow because each one handles timing differently. If you are using delay for, move to the field labeled Time Delayed For value. Enter the amount of time you want the Zap to wait before continuing. This value is only the number itself, so enter the quantity without adding the unit into the same field. Then click the Time Delayed For unit field and choose the unit that matches the delay length. You can select minutes, hours, days, or weeks. The value and unit work together, so check that they match what you intended before moving on. A delay of 2 with hours selected is different from a delay of 2 with days selected. Once those fields are set, click Test. Zapier will verify that the delay step is configured correctly. You may need to wait a moment while the test runs. The goal here is to confirm that the step is valid and ready to be used in the workflow. After the test, review the full Zap again and confirm that the delay step is in the correct position. This matters because the delay only affects the actions that come after it. If the step is placed too early or too late, the wrong part of the workflow will be postponed. Look specifically at the action you want to delay and make sure the Delay by Zapier step sits right before it. When everything looks correct, click Publish to activate the Zap with the delay in place. Publishing applies the updated workflow, so future runs follow the timing you configured. Your Zap is now published with a Delay by Zapier action in the correct place.